Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Valeria for those of you who are new, and on this channel I make videos about tarot, spirituality and manifestation. And for today, for some reason, I'm feeling such a great and positive vibe, so I'm really excited about this reading today. I really hope it's also gonna shine through in the messages of today's reading. So the topic for today is going to be messages from the higher self of your person, and the intention with this reading is that your person is someone you are or used to be romantically involved with. So this is not about friends or about family or about strangers. I will if you guys are interested in that, I will make a separate video for that, but this video is specifically for your person who you are romantically involved with or interested with or used to be. So for example, your crush, your current partner, or your ex, or maybe someone who has shown interest in you. So for this reading we have 3 piles to choose from. I will start shuffling the cards for each of the 3 piles right now. So as I am doing so, please think about your person, and I can start shuffling the cards. And for the rest of the piles, I will again prepare them after this introduction, so you can stick around if you want to see that as well. So for pile 1, let's have 1 card for pile 1 that represents pile 1 and the messages from the higher self of that person. Alright, we have this card. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. Okay, so this one we have for pile 3. That's what I'm feeling. And for pile 2, yes, there we go for pile 2. So let's now have a look at the cards. For pile 1, we have the Fool with the Citrine crystal. The colors match very nicely. For pile 2, we have the 4 of Pentacles, and again, with the green Adventurine colors, really match good. And for pile 3, you have the Chariot with the rose quartz. So I will also be lighting a candle for each group, like I did in a previous video as well. So I will add the candles as well. So this one is for 3, 2, and for 1. So you can pause the video if you need to. These are all the piles with the candles and the crystals. So do whatever it is that you usually do. Take some time to meditate or to just look at the cards or tune into the energy of the crystals. Once you have picked your pile, you can either stick around for the pile preparation or you can skip to your reading using the timestamps I will provide for you down below. And once you have done so, I will see you in your reading. Alright, let's get started with preparing the piles. So messages from the higher self of their romantic person, pile number 1. What kind of messages do they have for pile 1? Let's have 6 tarot cards, please, for pile 1. Okay, perfect. Pile 1 For pile 2, messages from the romantic person. Pile 2. Wow, cards are really flying today. Those were 4, so let's have 2 more. Wow. Again, so many cards flying. And this one. So for pile 3, same question. Messages from the higher self, from the romantic person. Pile 3. Let's have 6 cards. Let's have 2 more. Oh, those are 2. I need 1 more for pile 3. Just gonna take those. And for the oracle cards, pile 1. Messages from the higher self of their romantic person. Pile 2, same question. Messages from the higher self of their person. Pile 3. For pile 3. Oh, these are 2. I'm gonna take that one. Alright. Here you can have another look at all the cards if you want to, and if you've done so, if you've selected your pile, I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's get started and have a look at what messages the higher self of your person has for you. So first of all, I'm going to light your candle. Let's see if it works like this. Yes, there we go. So the first thing I'm getting, I already received that message when I was shuffling this first card, and then I didn't see that it was the full yet, but it's kind of funny because the message that I received is that your person is kind of shy, and it's funny that we here have the full card and she is showing her butt to us. So it's funny, right? Someone who's showing off their butt, you know, and someone who's shy, seems kind of ironic. So again, the message here is that this person is a little shy, but they might try to hide that from you, or they try their best to not be shy around you. Is basically like the higher self of your person is saying that their 3D version of themselves is trying their hardest to not be very shy around you, but that shyness is kind of a part of who they are or how they identify. Now, I do want to add that, your identity is basically just a story that you tell yourself. So I am not too keen on, identifying people as shy or as, whatever kind of term, because, I used to be shy in the past and I always did not like that, and I changed that about myself. So just saying that even though your person sees themselves as shy right now, it's not a, you know, unchangeable solid part of their identity. Just it counts for everyone, okay? Not just for your person. But I just want to put that out there, that even though your person right now sees themselves as someone who is shy, doesn't mean that they will forever always identify as that, because again, your identity is just a story that you tell yourself. So that's just what I felt called to share as well. But again, your person sees themselves as shy, but they try their best to show more sides of themselves to you, just like here in the Fool, how she is bending over and showing her butt. Your person is like, I'm shy, but I would like to see these, I would like to show you these parts of me that other people usually don't see, or that I don't show other people. But again, because they are a little bit shy, they are not very good, let's say, they're not very skilled at, showing different sides or different layers of themselves. So that's the first message that I'm getting here. Yeah, I think that your person also has a good sense of humor, because the Fool card came out with this message of the message with shyness. So I think that's quite funny. So your person has probably a very dry sense of humor, or maybe it's not specifically a dry sense of humor, but it's they find things funny in everyday life, right? They make something funny from something that's not necessarily funny, right? They have a very good, they have a talent of making people laugh and saying funny things. And again, their shyness may kind of prevent them from fully showing off their sense of humor, but they have this really like sarcastic, kind of dry sense of humor, which I think is really fun to see here as well. This is really something, that you can, like a characteristic that you can use to identify this person with, or like to confirm it with. Your first tarot card is the Lovers, so that is really nice. We do see here two women in the picture, so this deck has a couple of different Lovers cards in which you see two women, two men, and also a man and a woman. So we basically have different types of relationships. So this could be a confirmation of you guys that you are in, let's say, a relationship with the same sex. But it doesn't have to be, so only take that if that resonates, all right? So we have the Lovers card. So the higher self of your person is saying that, their 3D version of themselves definitely has some feelings for you. So this could be your current partner. It could be someone you are already romantically involved with a little bit. Doesn't have to be, could also be your crush, but then this is a very nice confirmation that your person, they have some feelings for you. They definitely see you as someone who is very kind and very nurturing. It's kind of the energy of like the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles combined. So that emotional nurturing, that emotional security that they feel with you, but also like just you giving them a space to feel comfortable, right? So they feel comfortable around you. They could see a future together with you. That's definitely a possibility for them, because I'm seeing the fruits on the trees. So there's definitely possibility potential of a relationship in the future if you don't have a relationship with this person yet. This person wants to create something with you. So it could be a family, it could be that you want to adopt pets, or even just, you know, taking care of plants, or you want to take care of a farm or whatever. Just take it however it resonates. But this person really sees you as kind of like, you know, marriage material, but not specifically about marriage, but just, oh, I can see myself settling down with this person and starting a life with this person. So I also want to mention that, in case that kind of scares you off, like that they are already seem to be totally committed to you, the energy here is kind of like this person, you know, could see their future together with you, but they leave you space to make that decision for yourself as well. So they are not pressuring you to be like, be with them, basically. You know, sometimes in these kind of readings, or when I'm doing these readings about a connection, it can really feel that a person is really hooked on another person. And with your person here, I feel like they are very much open to whatever possibility. So they're kind of like, you know, if I can be with pile one, that is great. But if pile one chooses someone else or chooses a different kind of life track, then your person will accept that as well, because they also want you to be happy. They want you to live the life that you want to live, right? So they would never pressure you into a relationship with them. They would never make you feel pressured to like them or to spend time with them, you know? They have feelings for you, and they leave space for you to, you know, either express that, you know, that to reciprocate that, or to not reciprocate that, or, you know, express whatever you feel or not feel. So that is really great in my opinion. Your next card is the Six of Wands, so that's also a great card to see here. We have the Star card, really beautiful. We have the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Sun. Wow. And you have the Sun and the Star in conjunction. So here I'm seeing again confirmation that your person is like, you pile one, whatever you want is fine. If you want commitment with this person, they will love it. But if you choose something else, and they will also be accepting of that. They will also they will accept that as well, because this is this person, the vibration that they are currently on is very high vibrational. I do not really sense anything like this person being petty or wanting revenge or hating on people or being jealous. That's not this person at all. Their energy is very pure and very light and very honest. To some, they might come across as naive, but that is just because they are, you know, that pure and maybe even a little bit innocent as well. So it's totally not a bad thing that they are, or that people see them as naive, but I'm just picking that up here, so I'm mentioning it to you as well. And they are really like, you know, pile one, I feel like we would, you know, be the combination of the star and the sun together. Just two of these beautiful entities that all all like on themselves, on their own, they already shine very bright. I mean, the sun is basically a star, right? So it's like stars and suns are stars, so they both shine very brightly. And it's like both of you on your own are these shiny, bright, shiny stars, and your person is like, well, if we would come together, it's possible that we could make something really amazing and really great together. And that is definitely something that your person wants. But again, they are not forcing it upon you. They leave the choice to you as well. But they see, like their higher selves, especially, they are saying that there's a lot of potential for the two of you to come together. I see, fertile grounds, so that again could, I mean, it basically means that together you will be able to create the life that you wished for, whether that is, to actually live on a piece of land that's very beautiful with a lot of nature, maybe a farm, but it could symbolize family, it could symbolize friends, it could just symbolize a healthy relationship in general. So just take it however it resonates. But there is a lot of, again, fertility in your future together with this person, for you to come together to make your dreams come true. And with the Tower, I do see that there is kind of a flip side to this, is that the two of you coming together could, create so much potential for great things to happen, that in itself also becomes a challenge, right? Because you want this to work. And that is also why your person was saying before, hey, pile on, I like you, but do not feel pressured. Because maybe when this person tells you, like in a 3D tells you, I like you, pile one, you will maybe be taken aback. Maybe you will be surprised, and you will feel pressure to like that person back, right? So that is why maybe at this time this person is not really expressing their feelings to you, or not being really clear about it, because they see this potential and they want to make it work. But for this to work, it needs to come from two sides. So that is why your person is respecting your life, your choices, your desires, and the way that you express yourself as well. Because if one of you would feel like you're being forced into the situation, we would have a Tower moment. It would not work out. So another message, what I'm also getting for you guys, is if this is someone you are manifesting, whether you know this person already or not, or you're just manifesting, your perfect life partner into your life, and you are at this moment not together yet, or you're in no contact yet, or it just seems like nothing is happening. The reason for that is, again, because both of you need to be at the same level. Both of you need to be ready. And this is really difficult to explain, because it's not like there are certain, level 1, level 2. It's not like there's a line, or there's a border of, okay, if you cross this border, you are ready, and if you haven't crossed it yet, then you're not ready yet. It's not like that. But it's over here in your connection with this person, there's definitely a level at which both of you need to be for this connection or this relationship to work out. Because if both of you, or either one of you, would not be at that level, then again you would have that Tower moment and the relationship would not work out. And that's, sucks. It sucks to hear that. But I'm really getting that maybe, let's take an example. If you, for example, you have a fear of intimacy with people, you do not like to be touched, or you do not, I don't know, you do not like to share your food with people, right? those things could be a problem in a relationship. And this is, of course, something very obvious, but it's just an example. So, for you to have a healthy relationship, first, you will have to work through those issues of intimacy or maybe jealousy, right? Because for this relationship to work, certain things just need to line up, right? And if they don't, the relationship will, again, it will not work, it will crumble down and it will fall. So there are two sides to this connection. Like, on one hand, it can be very great, very beautiful, just fantastic, right? The sun and the star. But if you are not at that level of the sun and the star yet, then you're just going to crash into each other and it's all going to come crumbling down. So if you are one of those people who are in some kind of situationship and it feels like it's not progressing, this might be the reason that you both need to be at the same level or at the right level before you can really meet up with each other, right? And start that relationship together. And if you are already in a relationship, maybe again you're not seeing progress, you're not seeing more commitment, and it's like the same reason, because there are certain things that you guys, both of you guys, need to work through before you can get to that ultimate high level potential. And again, this is not saying that you're not good enough or anything like that. This is just explaining this is what's going on, right? And that's also why your person is not pressuring you or is not forcing you, because there truly is no pressure, right? Just take it at your own pace and don't feel rushed to start something or to get in something just because you feel like it's meant to be or something, right? Because there is divine timing in the situation as well, right? You both need to be ready for each other before you can really start this relationship or continue in this relationship. So your next card is you deserve love. You are worthy of love. You're worthy of being loved. So this is something that your person is also telling you right now. It works very well with the Lovers card. If you, again, are struggling with coming together with this person or progressing in your relationship with this person, your person's higher self is giving you this reassuring message of you deserve love, you deserve my love. That's, what your person is saying. You deserve their love. And there is really no reason, right? There is nothing that is making your person not like you or not love you. Even if they're 3D versions, it seems like they are maybe not that into you or not that interested or not that committed. Just know that they are just going through something, and on their higher self level, they are, they fully are in love with you. They totally love who you are. And there's nothing that is making them not like you. Whoever you are, whatever kind of insecurities or flaws you have, or whatever is going on in your personal life, there is nothing that is stopping this person from loving you. And again, their 3D version might act a little bit differently than what their higher self version is saying right now, but just know that the 3D version of your person will resolve these problems and will then align with, the feelings that their higher self has for you as well. So that will definitely, they will definitely express that as well. And something that I'm noticing here is, of course, the girl with the bow and arrow, you have the little cupids here, and as I'm recording this, Valentine's Day is coming up. I will probably also post it before Valentine's Day, so maybe something significant will happen on or around Valentine's Day. It could be that you have a special moment with this person, but for others of you guys, it could also be that you have a special moment with yourself, you have a certain realization, or you decide to move on from something, or you heal from something, or you decide to, I don't know, spend more time with yourself or give yourself more love, whatever it is. There is something that might happen around that time that just helps you move forward in this journey. So again, it could be something coming from your person, but it could also be something that just involves you. For your next card, you have White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Wow. So that could be what I was just talking about. There might be a family wound or pattern that might hold you back from committing to this person or taking the next step in this connection with this person. Let's just keep it general like that, right? There might be something that is happening in your family, or something that has happened in your family that has left a significant mark on you as a person or on your life. It could be, for example, you recently lost a very dear family member, and now you are afraid to get close to someone because you're scared that, you know, you're gonna lose them as well. So that's an example. It could be something like this, but it could also be something related to the way that you were raised. Maybe your parents were not very loving, or they didn't express their love very obviously to you, or maybe you grew up without parents, right? Something like that. So you never really received a lot of that parental love, and now you also struggle with expressing your love to other people, or maybe you have difficulties with seeing yourself as a parent. These are just examples, right? So take it however it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then it's, again, it's just an example. So kind of fit it to your situation. I'm just mentioning these examples to kind of help you understand like the energy that I'm picking up here as well. And so if there is indeed something that's going on in your family, or there's some ancestral karma as well that's going on, some kind of pattern, you can actually call up on your ancestors to help you to clear any thing that does not serve you anymore. And I also heard spirits, so maybe you guys like to connect to certain spirits of the water, right? Nature spirits. Maybe you like to work together with fairies or just spirit guides. So take it however it resonates, whatever kind of spirit entities that you connect with, ask them to help you to heal this family wound or pattern or whatever it is, because there's definitely something about spirits or fairies or ancestors that they have what you need to kind of heal or move on from this. Like maybe they have an answer, maybe they have a way of really maybe clearing your aura, healing your energy, or maybe I'm seeing something about a video, maybe about how to connect to spirits, or maybe to learn about different ancestors, spirits, fairies, something like that. Maybe you want to connect actually to your roots, so really your ancestral lineage. So for example, fairies, they come from the Celtic culture and mythology and such, so maybe you have ancestral roots there. Or of course here we see the Native American White Eagle spirit, so maybe you have Native American roots, something like that, right? You could connect to spirits or entities of your ancestral lineage to help you like to help you go through this with more ease and maybe even faster as well, to kind of have a smoother process, is what I'm picking up. Your next card is Meditate and Contemplate New Moon in Pisces. So your person could be a Pisces, is what I'm picking up. Sun, moon, or rising, maybe even Venus as well. Meditate and contemplate. So, new moon. I feel like this is again more a message from your higher self, from the higher self of your person, sorry. From the higher self of your person. And it seems like, you know, the 3D version of them is currently meditating a lot. And they could, you know, meditate, like sit down, close their eyes, maybe put on some meditation music. But for meditation can also be like you're just sitting down and, or maybe laying down and looking up at the sky, or, you know, just emptying your mind, right? They're doing something like that. They're doing some kind of meditation and contemplation, and I feel like they are tapping into the higher energies of themselves. So they're tapping more into their higher self. So like I said before, their 3D version will align with the feelings that their higher self has for you. And I definitely feel like they are tapping into higher vibrations and higher dimensions. And they are aligning themselves more and more with, you know, the true version of themselves, with their higher self, with their real self, is what I'm getting. So this is just something that your person wanted you to know, right? They are doing this kind of meditation and they're contemplating certain things, right? I'm definitely getting that's obviously what Pisces stands for, like kind of a dreamy vibe. As if they are, again, just looking out of the window and just contemplating everything in their life choices, why they are where they are right now, what they want in the future. And by asking those questions and by staying open, being open to receive the answers without any judgment or with minimal judgment, they are actually connecting to their own inner truth and they're connecting to their higher self. So that's really great. So I don't know how, you know, spiritual your person was before, but it definitely seems that they are tapping into something a little bit more spiritual, you know? They're tapping into their higher self. They're tapping into their inner truth. And this is definitely helping them in the end. I don't know how they are experiencing it at the moment, but asking these kind of questions and kind of connecting with their inner self is definitely helping them. So I would say congrats to them for doing that. Your next card is Water Flight. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. So with this card, I'm seeing, like I mentioned it a couple of times already, it kind of went into kind of the deeper stuff as well. It seems that, I mean, I really talked about you, of course, with some kind of family wound or pattern. I also noticed that your person is going through something as well, you know, with the meditation and contemplation. And I see that with this card, both of you are doing work at this moment that is, you know, lifting heaviness, it's casting certain burdens away. And you, both of you, are doing, you're doing different things, but it has like the same result. So it's basically like as if you were carrying a backpack full of rocks with you over the course of a couple of years, and maybe the rocks that you have in your backpack are, I don't know, volcanic rocks, and the rocks that your person has in their backpack are like uh, different kind of rocks. I can think of another type of rock in specific. So you're both carrying rocks, but they're different types, right? That's basically the the important part of the message, right? You're both carrying rocks, but they're different types, and you both shed them, but you shed different types of weights, right? Maybe you carried them in a different way. Maybe you had a different backpack. Maybe one of you had bigger stones, the other one had smaller stones, right? You have different kinds of baggage, different kinds of stuff that you needed to work through, but in the end, it's all resulting in the same thing, that you're lifting the heaviness, you're releasing that which no longer serves you, and you're aligning more to, again, a more truthful, a more authentic version of yourself. And both of you are doing this at the same time, like I said before, but again, you're doing different things. So it at this moment might not seem to you that you are actually in parallel, but you are on an energetic level. You are in parallel of each other. So you're kind of doing the same thing but differently. So your last card is Manifestation Blessings for Progress, and this is so gorgeous. I have not seen this card before in a reading, but what I did notice is that here you have 14 and here you have 41. So those are mirroring numbers. So again, with the parallel in whatever you are working through right now, I was already kind of thinking maybe twin flame, maybe high level soulmate, and with like the mirroring number, that kind of confirms it. So if you are aware that you're on a twin flame journey, this might just be a confirmation for you. But honestly, if you do not really resonate with that term, or you do not like using those terms at all, then it's fine as well. It's right. It's just for those of you who do resonate with it. So manifestation blessings for progress. So this card is gorgeous with all the colors, with the blue, the purple, the pink. There's even some, yellow, purple I already mentioned. So there's so many beautiful colors here. So these are, of course, all colors of the chakra system, the solar plexus, the heart chakra, the crown chakra, and the throat chakra, and the third eye chakra as well, a little bit. So I'm definitely again feeling this is about you getting activated to level up and to rise up to the level where you can meet your person with, releasing the family wounds or healing them, having support from spirits or from angels, or whoever you prefer to work with. You're really being supported in this process of, meeting each other in the middle, right? With, again, the mirroring numbers, we have 4 and 4 right next to each other. And I also see that we actually have 2 6s. So 6s are also about balance, it's about love, and that is basically what the process that you're going through right now, to rebalance yourself out and to make more room for love. Like, sure, it is important what you're doing right now. I don't want to like invalidate your experience at all, but what I wanted to say is like, forget everything that happened in the past and that was holding you back. Forget everything that was making you feel sad or that hurt you. Like, release all of that, right? Lift all the heaviness, cast it all away, and make more room for love, because it's coming. Because that's what you're doing right now. You're rebalancing and you're making more room for love. And the entities or the spirits or angels that you're working with, they are helping you right now to bring this person closer, but to first of all bring you closer to yourself. And they are bringing you blessings to help you with your progress. So maybe let's see, because I'm getting kind of an example here of maybe you were wishing for something very simple. Maybe you wanted to have a nice cup of coffee, and then out of nowhere, I don't know, your friend asks you, hey, let's go for a cup of coffee. Or maybe a stranger just comes out of comes out of the where you order your coffee and is like, hey, I just accidentally ordered 2 coffees, do you want the second one, right, that I'm not gonna drink, and you receive a free drink. And your spirits, your ancestors, your guides, they are sending you little manifestations like this to lift up, to raise up your vibration, because these little things make you happy, right? They make you feel joy, and that is one of the highest vibrations out there. And if you feel those vibrations, right, that joy, that happiness, then you're going to raise your vibration. So in that way, like, the spirits around you are also helping you level up and helping you reach that level where you will meet this person. And I can see that the candle also, like, almost went out. There's still a little flame left. So I'm just also going to take that as a sign to end your reading here. I think I talked about all the messages that I was seeing here and that were coming through. So this was your reading, pile 1. Thank you so much for watching this reading, for clicking on this reading, because I really appreciate that I was able to, tap into your energy and the energy of your person's higher self and to relay these messages for you. I think it's really beautiful. I personally really loved your reading. There was a great, how do you say it, like, progression through it, like some really great messages. So I hope you enjoyed the reading and it resonated for you. In case it did, feel free to leave a like, to comment, and to subscribe, and maybe we will see each other in the next reading. Bye, guys! Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's get started and have a look at what messages your person's higher self has for you. So I'm going to start with lighting your candle. There we go. So the first message that is coming through here is actually your person is saying, do not worry, because they are basically rich, is what I'm hearing. They are financially very secure. They are financially comfortable. They are very comfortable. I don't think there's anything else they would really, they don't want to get into specifics, but they just want you to know that they are financially doing very well. I mean, with the green in the Four of Pentacles and the green Adventurine, I was also kind of picking that up already, that there is something about abundance here. So maybe, like, for some reason it seems like you are worried about finances. Maybe you're worried about the finances of your person, maybe because you've seen them struggle, or it seems that they are struggling, or maybe they're spending a lot of money and you're, worried that they might be spending too much. Or maybe you are struggling right now or not so happy right now in your financial department, and your person is like, don't worry, pile 2, I am financially abundant, I am very financially comfortable, so if you would need my support financially, I am there to support you. So that's a very kind message, first of all. With the Four of Pentacles, I'm also getting your person has a very stable and well-paying job. With the 4, it represents stability. So they have a job that will provide for them for a very, very long time. You know how there are certain jobs that after a while, after maybe years, decades, that job is no longer needed, or a lot of people get fired from that job, or not a lot of people are able to keep that job because it's just a very challenging job or a not so nice job. But this person really has a specific position, maybe in some kind of company where they are very secure, very financially secure, and they have no they have no worries about losing their job, or about not earning enough money from it, or you know that in a couple of like decades they no longer are able to do that job, right? It's something like that. I cannot really think of a very good example to give you guys, but you know, take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, you can leave it, and maybe we will get some more clarification about that later on as well. So we're gonna have a look at your tarot cards. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah. You also have the Eight of Wands. So those are already two eights, and 8 is also the number of abundance. You have the Ace of Wands. So the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. You have the World card. You have the Seven of Cups. And the Ace of Swords underneath the Ace of Wands. Like, I don't know who this person is, pile 2. I'm getting that for some of you, you also don't know who this person is, because I'm getting like a lot of messages here that are kind of explaining who this person is or what they are doing, right? So we heard about the job, we heard about the abundance before as well. So it's very likely that you don't know this person yet, or you don't know them very well. You know, otherwise we wouldn't be getting these messages. So another thing that I'm picking up here, specifically with the World card, is that your person is someone who travels a lot, or they are internationally known, or maybe the company they work for or the job they have requires them to travel to different places in the world, or maybe the money they make allows them to travel a lot. Maybe the company they work at is internationally known, so let's think of things like Microsoft and Apple, right? Those are internationally known companies. And maybe, yeah, so maybe your person travels for that, or maybe it's just a company that is internationally known. So that's what I'm seeing with the World card. With the Seven of Cups, what I'm seeing is that your person, I don't know why this energy is coming across as funny. Maybe it's because your person intends it to be that way, but your person has a lot of choices romantically. They have a lot of people who are interested in them. They are likely, like, your person is likely very attractive, but not gonna lie, they might also attract a lot of people who are quote unquote interested in them because they have a lot of money. But your person is like, yeah, I have a lot of choices, a lot of people are interested in me, but they only want you. They only like you. So this is, of course, their higher self talking, because maybe their 3D self doesn't know you yet, or doesn't know you that well. And yeah, they are basically saying that they have a lot of choices, but they choose you. So they do not really care about all those other people who are interested in them. I mean, it does make them feel really good, like really confident and self-assured, but truly, for more a committed relationship, they are definitely only interested in you. Now we have two aces, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. And with the, let's start with the Ace of Swords, because this is a stronger energy. This person, they first of all could be an air sign, because this is coming through very strongly, or maybe they have a very strong Mercury sign, or like Mercury is in maybe like, is that called the homing sign or something like that? I'm not sure. So maybe Mercury is like in a sign that it thrives in, so like maybe Gemini or Virgo, or another air sign like Libra or Aquarius, because I feel like your person is very good at communicating, very good at communication. They're very charming. They can charm people with their words. Again, they charm people with their looks and with their money, but also with their words. They are very intelligent, intellectual, very sharp, maybe even very witty. They might have this very intelligent sense of humor, maybe a little bit sarcastic, right? They're really good at, they have really great communication skills. They might be very good at public speaking. They're not scared of speaking in front of a crowd or giving presentations, or if we're talking about their job, right, maybe they need to give a certain talk in front of very important people, maybe investors, and your person is very good at that. They could also have a job that actually involves something with their voice or with their writing ability. Maybe they are an author. Maybe they are even on YouTube, right? That also requires that communication skill. So take it however it resonates. And is there anything else? Yeah, they're just very good at talking to people. They're very social. And with the Ace of Wands, it's kind of the energy of the King of Wands as well, but here with the Ace of Wands, I'm getting your person is again very charismatic, very confident. They have a very warm heart. I almost wanted to say warm personality, but I think that to some people they might come across as more of a cold businessman, right? Not necessarily saying they have to be a businessman, but or businesswoman, of course, business person. Um, but they have a very warm heart, but they also have this business side to them. So yes, they have a warm personality, but they also have a very business side, serious side to them as well. But they have a warm heart. I'm getting that they love animals. They might do some charity work for animals, or volunteer work, something like that. Yeah, that's something that I'm picking up as well. Like very passionate about certain things. And as I'm filming this, it's 11:11 on the clock. So again, confirmation of what I was saying. 11:11 could also, talk about soulmates, twin flames. So I mean, we're gonna get deeper into the reading anyway, but maybe that's already a confirmation for some of you guys, that this person might be your soulmate or twin flame. And let's just briefly get back to the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Again, 8 stands for abundance, and especially the Eight of Pentacles. That's why I was laughing when I pulled that card out, because it was exactly what I was saying before. This person has a very good job, a very well-paying job. They love their job, is also something that's coming through here. They might be a workaholic a little bit sometimes, but I do feel like they are also quite balanced, but they're very passionate about their job. And not just because that job is making them money, but they're very passionate about their job because whatever their job is, they really love it. They love doing it. They have passion for it. They're doing the job because they love doing it and not necessarily just for the money, right? They feel a lot of passion there. And with the Eight of Wands, it's kind of saying the same as the other cards as well. A quick communicator, very passionate. This person is a quick thinker, might also act very quickly, or might be a little bit impulsive. Like when they see something they love, they buy it. Or maybe when there's some new trend going on the internet, they hop on the trend and they participate in it as well. I'm also getting that this person really cares about the way that they look, so they take very good care of themselves. They take care of their hair, their skincare, their hygiene. Their clothes look really nice. Maybe they are into designer stuff or into really fancy, elegant kind of clothing. Could be for some of you guys, but doesn't have to be, because I mean, you can care about your clothes and care about the way you look without having to really wear designer brands or really like elevated, sophisticated clothing. So only take it if it resonates. Let's have a look at your other cards. Let's start with this one. The Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. This is an advice that your person wants to give to you. Because we are seeing here that your person is quite successful. And they are saying... they're explaining how they became that successful. They are saying that they moved beyond any challenges that were on their path. They stopped thinking in problems or in impossibilities, and they started thinking in possibility. What is possible? They stopped focusing on what was not working out and what they did not want and what was not going well, and they started focusing on the things that they desire. So your person could be manifesting. They could have manifested their success consciously, or maybe they are doing this subconsciously, or so they're not really aware that they are manifesting or that they manifested their success. But that's what they're saying to you. They're giving you advice. Pile 2, if you want to become as successful as I am, the advice that I have for you is to move beyond your current challenges and to not focus on what is not working out, to not focus on in ways that you might be treated unfairly, but focus on your desire, focus on your goal, focus on what you want, focus on your success, and then you will get there. So there's also like a very strong root chakra energy coming from this person, so it would totally make sense that they have a active or strong root chakra, because they have, as far as I can see now, they have all the signs of a strong root chakra person. So that's just, again, something else. Maybe this person likes to wear red. We haven't seen any red in the reading here, but maybe this person likes to wear red, or their favorite color is red because, that's the color of the root chakra. Yeah, so your person is kind of telling you to move beyond your limitations and start thinking in possibilities instead of, things that are not working out or things that might seem impossible. It's kind of like a dream big and then also do big kind of energy. If you dream big, you will also achieve it. Or, if you aim high, then you will also land, high. It's like they say, reach for the stars and end on the moon, right? So reach for as high as you can, and maybe you will not reach the very, very highest point that you were aiming at, but still you will end up somewhere very high. And your person is telling you to believe in yourself, that you can do it as well. What I'm also seeing here, or that it could also be an advice from your person, is they might be wearing a lot of green, because green is the color of money. I mean, not in every not every currency, right? Not every type of money is green, but American money, the dollars are green. So maybe if you associate green with money, then you might want to start wearing some more green, or maybe green crystals like green Adventurine, that could help you, with manifest more money or manifest more abundance or success. That's something specific that I was seeing here as well. So your next card, let's take this one. You have Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon. Yeah, that's again, focus on what you desire, focus your vision, or fix on your vision, right? Focus on your, it's not fix on your vision, it's like fixed vision or something like that. I don't know, I guess you know what I mean, right? So your person is telling you, hold your vision and, keep believing in your dream. This could be related to a relationship with this person, but it could also be related to your success and your abundance, and however you define that, of course, because abundance and success means different things to different people. And your person is telling you to stay fixated on your vision. That's the word that I was looking for. Stay fixated on your vision, on your goal, on your dream, because if you hold on to it, then you will see it manifested. Then you will see it happen in your reality. And your person is saying that everything is possible as long as you believe in it. And I truly agree with that. But your person is telling you that. If anything is possible if you believe in it. So keep on believing it. And that's why they were saying, think in possibilities instead of problems, or instead of things that are not working out. Because if you think in possibilities, you're also going to attract possibilities. You're gonna attract positive experiences. You're gonna attract things that actually benefit you and help you progress in your, success, on your abundance, to be more successful and to be more abundant. Your next card is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, or this is the love of a lifetime. So yeah, I was, saying that 11 before, so true love, true romance. Yeah, that's just a confirmation. I'm hearing that this person is waiting for you, or their higher self is waiting for you, because I am not sure what your relationship is with the 3D version of this person, but especially their higher self is telling you that they are waiting for you. It's like they are holding they're holding out their arms to you. They have their arms open to receive you. Right? That's what they want. They are waiting for you. And again, not for any other people that are interested in them, but they are waiting for you. And let me just say, this person is very confident in themselves. They have a strong sense of self. And the reason that this person wants you is not out of codependency or something like that. It's not because they want to have a relationship just to have a relationship, or to kind of have a trophy wife or trophy husband, right? They really want you because they want you. They already are complete and successful within themselves and in their life, and they now want to add to that by having you in their life, basically. Your next oracle card is Peaceful Prosperity. Wow, yep. And we have 40, which adds up to 4. In this card, we see the red that I was talking about before. There's also a little bit of orange in there and yellow. So we have all the lower chakras here in this card. So again, this person is very grounded. Their lower chakras, especially the root chakra and the solar plexus, are very strong. And I think even the sacral chakra is as well, although we didn't really talk about that in specific, but I do feel like their sacral chakra is also quite strong and quite activated. So peaceful prosperity, that is what you can look forward to, regardless of whether you are going to reach a level of abundance on your own that you wanted or not. When you meet this person, your person will be there regardless, to offer you prosperity, to offer you abundance. So again, maybe once you meet or connect with this person, you will have achieved the success and the abundance that you wanted. Maybe you have not, but still, whatever the situation is, this person will share their success and their abundance with you, again, because they do not want you in their life just for the sake of it, right? They really want you in their life because they want you, because they want to add even more to their experience, to their life experience. And that is why they will share their abundance with you, because they are they're real about you, right? They're honest about you. They mean it. And if they would not really trust you or not really love you or not really want to be with you, then they would not want to share that abundance and that prosperity with you. And there is a high chance that once you connect with this person and that this person will want to offer you or help you find ways to become even more successful and become even more abundant and to help you achieve your goals. And of course, at this time they are saying to you, go ahead and, aim for the highest. Go after your dreams, go after your goals. But at the moment that we meet, they will also be there to provide you with more opportunities or more possibilities to help you achieve even more. So they're not telling you to wait until they come in to help you. They're actually telling you, okay, go ahead and start already now. And then once we connect in the 3D or we connect on a deeper level, then they will help you even further. And they will help you reach or attain even more prosperity, even more abundance and success. And again, that could mean different things to different people, right? So fit it to your situation. So this is again a promise of your person. Like we started the reading, they said, don't worry because I am abundant. So regardless of if you are abundant at that moment or not when we meet, I am still abundant, so I can support you financially, and even in multiple different ways we are going to make it happen that you will achieve that abundance, or you will achieve even more abundance once we do connect. So they are giving you this reassuring message that no matter how you are, right, how your financial situation is at that moment that you connect, that this person will support you and will help you again to achieve even more abundance or success, if that's still what you desire, of course. So for your last card, you have beauty. Number 1, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. This card is again saying that your person only wants you. You are the only one. You are the one for them. Because of your integrity. What the card is saying. First of all, I'm actually skipping over that, but you are beautiful. You are beautiful inside and out. If you haven't met this person yet, their higher self is basically promising you, once you meet, their 3D version will find you absolutely beautiful as well. Will find you beautiful, will find you lovely, will find you like the way that you dress, your hair, your shoes, again, just like right? They really care about their looks, so they will really appreciate the way that you care for yourself as well. They will love you inside and out, also out, right? They will love the way that you look. And the reason why they love you is because of your integrity, because you are authentic. And that is just your vibration, right? There is no, you cannot lie about that. You cannot bullshit that, because it's energy, it's vibration. You are on that vibration of integrity and authenticity, and your person will recognize that. And what I'm seeing here, like I mentioned before, that this person might have a lot of people who are interested in them, and even for the wrong reasons. So as you can see, I don't know, can you see it? I think so, right? Here on her cheek, she has some scales. And I know these are like, mermaid scales, fish scales, but they reminded me of like the skin of a snake, right? Of that, the scales of a snake. And what I then heard the higher self of your person say is that in the past, your person has been with different people, and at first they thought that those people were genuine, but it turned out that they were actually snakes. Now, I don't have anything against snakes, but I'm using the snake symbolism here as, someone, who betrayed them, right? Someone who pretended to be somebody else. So it turns out that the people that they dated were actually snakes. So they revealed their snake scales to them. And when they meet you, they again connect to your authenticity and to your integrity, and they can tell, oh, pile 2 is not like that, is not a snake. And it might take some time for them to open up to you because they might have some trust issues or some fears concerning dating people because of their experiences in the past, but they see you for who you truly are. And it's like, I don't. Right, how am I going to explain this clearly? Because what your person is also showing me, again, here with the skills that she's wearing, again, the snake skin, the snake scales, it's like, I don't think that there is like a person on this world like or I don't think there are people on this world who are 100% good and 100% evil. It's not black and white. I believe it's all gray, right? Every good person also has a less good side to them, right? We all have our little things that maybe we do not like about ourselves, or maybe other people do not like about us. Let's say, for example, like you are a very nice person, but when somebody, for example, insults or threatens one of your family members or one of your friends, you get very angry and you want to start throwing fists because you want to protect the people that you love, right? That's, to some it might be seen as good, to some it might be seen as bad. Of course, that's a matter of perspective, just like what happened with Will Smith, right, when he punched the guy in the face, right? Some people think, wow, he's such a great man for punching him. Other people are saying that's such a horrible thing of him to do. So again, it's still a matter of perspective. But you punching someone else generally is not a very good thing. It's not a very nice thing to do, right? So where I'm trying to go with this is that you are an authentic and a great person, but all of us might have some things that might not be considered totally good, right? For example, if you punch someone in the face because they insulted your family member, that might not be seen as entirely 100% good, but it doesn't mean that you are a bad person either. And what your person is congratulating you on is that those parts of you that might not be 100% purely good, angelic good, that you still show them to other people. You do not pretend to be somebody you are not. So again, let's go back to that example that I was just giving, that if you are indeed someone who cares that much about the people that you love, that you would punch anyone who's threatening them, then if you're doing that, at least you're showing who you really are. Because if you would hold back yourself and pretend you're not that person, and even say to people, no, I would never punch anyone, I would never hurt anyone, but in truth, you do have that side of you. And not that there's anything wrong with holding yourself back like that, but again, this is just an example, so don't take it too seriously. If you do hold yourself back in that way, you're not truly authentic, you're not totally being yourself. And that is what this person then likes about you, because even if you have those parts of you that are kind of in the gray area or in the black area, you still do not hide them. You do not hide the parts of you that you might not be proud of. I hope I'm making myself clear enough here. Another, some very simple example I can think of, and this is kind of like a stereotype, I guess, right? Let's say you have this very beautiful woman, like she's gorgeous and everyone loves her, and then you see her picking her nose in public or she farts. It's kind of like, you know, every single human does that, and to be pretending, like if that woman pretends, no, I never fart, no, I never pick my nose, then she's not authentic, right? Because she does pick her nose. And it's kind of like, you are like that woman, that beautiful woman who's picking her nose in public. Like, I hope you know what I'm getting at. Like, you are totally yourself, right? You're not hiding parts of you just because other people might not like it. You're not like the people that your person used to date. So again, I hope I make myself clear, because I feel like this is really something that your person wanted to get across to you, but it's kind of hard to get it across. And I also don't mean to be, you know, insulting anyone. I mean, this message is coming from your higher self, from your person's higher self, first of all, not from me because I'm channeling it. But your person also doesn't want to be insulting anyone. But it's kind of like, you are showing your snake skills. You're not pretending to be not a snake while you are a snake. So you do show those snake skills that you have, right? You're not entirely a snake, but again, you have some parts of you that you might not be entirely proud of, or that might not be totally considered good, right? It's that, okay? So I'm going to end it there. I hope I made myself clear enough. Again, was no intention here to insult anyone or whatever, so just please don't take this as an insult if anyone felt offended in any kind of way. So pile 2, this was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it and it resonated for you. I enjoyed giving this reading to you, and tapping into the energy of your higher self person was really nice. I do really think they are a great person. So again, yeah, I hope that when you meet, or maybe you've already met, you will also really like connecting with this person. I wish you all the best. Pile 2, if you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, to comment, and to subscribe, and maybe we will see each other in the next reading. Bye guys! Hello, pile 3, welcome to your reading. Let's get started and have a look what messages your person's higher self has for you. So I am going to start with lighting your candle. The color matches nicely with the rose quartz, by the way. So let's see. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Pile 3, the first thing I'm getting is that your person's higher self thinks that you are amazing. They think you are a star. You have the star quality. You know, you have that it factor. You have that thing that just makes you a star, that just makes you amazing. And what I also heard is that you are the third one. Now, I'm not sure what that means exactly. Maybe it means something to you specifically. It could mean that you are the third person your person has ever fallen in love with, or maybe who they moved in together with. Maybe this is the third year that you know each other, or that you've been together. It's not really clear. Like, you're the third person, you're the third one. So it's maybe there were 2 other people that your person dated before or was in a relationship with before. Alright, only take that if it resonates. If it doesn't, you know, we're gonna get into the reading and see what other messages we have for you. So you have 7 tarot cards instead of 6 because, you know, 7 came out. So let's just see. You have the King of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the King of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. So let me just have a look at these cards. Let's see. All right, I am going to lay out the oracle cards as well to get a fuller picture of what is going on here. So you have Show the World the Real You, Full Moon in Aquarius, Freya with Phases and Cycles. There is a beginning with an every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Trust. This situation is asking for your trust. And I'll leave those two. So the third one that I was channeling before, what it could also mean is that this is the third try between you and your person. Or it could be that you used to be in a third party situation. So because I'm seeing a lot of 3 symbolism here as well. We obviously have the 3 of Swords, and here in the King of Wands, the raven actually has 3 legs, 3 claws. So there's a lot of 3s in here. 3 is also about expansion. It could be that some of you guys or your person, if that is if that's possible, if that's your story, was pregnant or is pregnant, right? Because 3, you know, you have 2 parents and 1 child. So I'm seeing here a cycle of you coming together and then you going your separate ways again. And again, it's possible that this happened 3 times, or this is the 3rd time. But I'm again seeing a beginning, I'm seeing an ending, and I'm seeing a beginning again. So first of all, this person really thinks the world of you. They love you. They think that you are a star. Again, with this card, Show the World the Real You, they think you are a star, that you deserve to be on stage or on the big screen, you know? They really think that you have that it factor that makes you just amazing and makes you a star. And there is something about trust in the situation as well. So again, there could have been a third party situation. There could have been someone who was not faithful. Could have been that you broke up and you got together with someone else for a while and then got back together again. And I'm again seeing this cycle or this back and forth that just keeps on going and going and going. And the truth is here, you know, with the 2 of Cups, that one really stands out. Because the truth is that you are always meant to come back to each other. Even if you leave each other, even if you separate, even if you break up, you're meant to come back together. So let me also kind of clarify these cycles of you coming back together and leaving, because again, you could have been together, then you broke up, and then you came back together again. But it's also possible that you guys, for example, met when you were children, you were childhood friends, then you went your separate ways, maybe went to different schools, someone moved away, and then later on in life you meet each other again. It could also be that you met each other for the first time later on in your life, maybe at your job, and then one of you quit the job and went to work someone else, or went to travel, and then again you meet up again. So it could be that you broke up before, but it could also be that you just met and then didn't really get into any relationship because there was not a chance for it. And again, the message is here, you're always meant to come back together, and this situation is asking you for your trust, because there's something significant happening here as well. This person is helping you become the star that you were meant to be. So maybe they have certain they know certain people, they have certain skills that will help you to become the star that you want to be or are meant to be. Or it's just that this person is a real good supporter, is giving you pep talk, is making you believe in yourself, right? And is helping you is helping you become that star. And that is what you are being asked to trust in, that you are coming back to this person every time because they are meant to help you become the star, whether it's because of their resources or their skills, or just because they are your support, they are your rock. And again, I'm seeing people leaving, like you going your separate ways, and one or both of you might have been really sad about that and really disappointed in it because it's not what you wanted, right? It's not what you wanted, but the other person wanted it. So you agreed with it. And I am kind of seeing, again, a cycle here in the cards as well, because we have King of Swords, and we have Eight of Cups, which is talking about leaving something, right? So maybe you met, you were together, you went your separate ways. Two of Cups, you came together again here. Nine of Wands, Six of Swords, you both went your separate ways. And here is where I'm feeling the energy of someone, this was not what one of you desired. One of you is very sad and disappointed that it ended this way, but the other person, really wanted to break up, and the other person did not really want to, but you cannot force anyone to not break up with you. So of course that person had to go along with the situation. Here we again have the King of Wands, so I'm getting that there again was some kind of communication between you guys, and then with the Three of Swords, well, there is again you going your separate ways. So we do have, like, here cycle 1, this is cycle 2, this is cycle 3, right? So that would make sense, but only take it if it resonates, because this is a specific message, right? So if it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. But I am getting that you're, and even in this card there are 3 flowers, so that you went through something again which made you go your separate ways. And again, the truth of the situation here is that you're always meant to come back together again, and there is a purpose for these cycles. And it probably sucks incredibly to be going through this and to come together and then break up again, or come together and not get the chance to continue to stay together. That probably sucks incredibly. So you also have definitely my sympathy, pile 3, but the message that I'm seeing here is that in these cycles there are lessons. There are things that you are learning. There are illusions that are being revealed. And when I hear the word illusion, I always think of fear, because fear is an illusion. So through these cycles, the fear, which are illusions, are being revealed. The truth is being exposed, and you're being shown, oh, you do not have to be afraid of this. Oh, you do not have to worry about this. Let's say, for example, you and your person are together, and then you get jealous when your person goes out with other people because you're scared that they are gonna cheat on you. And through these cycles, you would then learn that there is no reason to fear that your person will be unfaithful to you, because they only want you, right? They're only in love with you. That's just an example. So it definitely sucks to be going through these things, and I'm so sorry for you guys. But there are important lessons unfolding here, that you're going through these cycles, and each and every time this cycle is revealing something new. And even if you look at these cards, right, there's a cycle, there's a circle here, there's a circle here. Of course, in the moon card, there's a circle. There's a circle here. There's a circle. Here we have multiple circles. In this card, you see a part of the circle. So it's all about cycles in this reading of yours. And the only thing that is being asked of you right now is to just have faith in a situation and to trust. And at this moment, you might feel like you really have no control over what is happening, right? You're sitting on this motorbike and you have your hands on the steering wheel, or is it called a steering wheel on a motorbike? I'm not sure. But you have your hands on the wheel. But no matter how much you try to steer, it's not working, right? You're on the motorbike, you're driving, but you're not able to actually steer and drive the motorbike. That's what it's feeling like right now. And again, you're going through certain cycles that are very important for your soul's growth right now. You're going through these cycles because you have to. These are kind of like a mandatory part of your life, of something that you have to go through right now. It's kind of like some kind of karma, or just a life lesson that you came here for, like specifically to learn this, to learn about this. You and your person, likely before you incarnated, or like your soul, your person's soul, before you incarnated, you were like, okay, we are going to work through this together, and we are going to experience these things, heal these issues, get rid of these fears, and we're gonna do it together. And that's what you're doing, what's happening right now. And yes, it will feel like you have no control over it, because in a way you also don't have any control over it. But you panicking, or you resisting that, or you resisting it, is not going to make any difference. If you resist, you will only cause yourself more trouble or more pain. So that is why the card trust is here, because if you trust in this situation, if you trust in the process, if you trust in your higher self, or in your spirit guides, in the universe, whatever you put faith in, if you trust in that, then everything is going to be all right. So trust in yourself, trust in your higher self, or in your soul, in universe, whatever, you put faith in. Again, trust in that, and know that whatever is making this happen in your life, or whoever decided that this would happen in your life, know what they are doing, and know what is happening and why it is happening. And just trust that everything is going to be all right. And you trusting in the situation is first of all going to make the experience less uncomfortable and less challenging probably as well, but it's also going to improve the relationship you have with your person, because if you just trust in the process and you're like, everything will be all right, then you will feel less need to control your life or your relationship, and again, you and your relationship will benefit from that. So let's have a look at your next card. You have Third Eye Awakening with number 30. So yeah, you're going through an awakening right now. It kind of makes sense. Third Eye Awakening. You and your person, you decided to do this together, and for your side of things, you were doing this because you are awakening your third eye. You are awakening your spiritual, your psychic abilities, right? You're awakening them, you're strengthening them, you're deepening them. And all of the things that you are learning through these cycles, they are indirectly contributing to you becoming more psychic, becoming more connected to the spiritual realm, becoming more connected to your spiritual self. So maybe the fear that someone is going to cheat on you does not, directly correlate to your ability to predict the future or whatever, but it does indirectly help, because if you do not have that fear, you raise your vibration, and if you raise your vibration, of course everything becomes better, and it will be easier for you to tap into higher realms or to align with your higher self, right? So everything that you're working through, everything that you're releasing, you're doing it to raise your vibration and to make yourself become more aware, to become or to develop your psychic abilities. And psychic abilities can be various things, right? They can be things like this, tarot readings and predictions, but it could also be channeling something into your art, right? Into a painting, into a book, into a song. It could also be palmistry. It could be just say something else, spell work or anything like that. And it doesn't even have to be obviously spirituality related, but you're just working on that to raise your vibration and to elevate kind of yourself, and just elevate who you are, and in a way strengthen your psychic abilities. That's what your side is about, right? About these cycles. I don't know why your person is doing this, because I am not seeing that here, but for you it's all about the awakening of your psychic abilities. And your last card is Sanctuary. Privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries and taboos with number 28, which adds up to 10, which is then 1, of course. Let's see. Yeah, you had a lot of 3s. This is again, pile 3. I saw, person 3 or third person, all the 3 symbolism in these cards. So 3 is definitely an important number for you right now. Sanctuary. Let's see. Every time this card comes up, it has like a different message. So this card, the message from this card is more from the visuals rather than the words. You see how the mermaid is in the bathtub and there are these flowers on the bottom of the tub, and the color is just kind of dull, kind of brown, not very vibrant. In my opinion, it's not very pretty, but that's of course a personal thing. So what I'm getting here, that's again, you're cleansing out your energy, you're cleansing out certain sides of you, certain layers on you, just like how the mermaid is taking a bath, right? You're cleaning yourself. You're cleaning yourself of limiting belief systems, of unnecessary fears, of yeah, that's basically it, right? Or anything you need, you're healing, you're cleaning out wounds so that they can heal. And also with the word taboos, it's kind of like you are giving yourself permission to be fully yourself. So it's like you're washing off a mask of who you thought you were or who you pretended to be. And in this comfortable, safe place, you are now becoming more yourself. And that is also why the cards show the world, the real you is here. Because for some of you, you might be covering up certain parts of you, pretending to be someone else. And I personally can relate to that as well. You know, sometimes we pretend to be different so that we can make a better impression on people. But what you're being asked to do here is to, again, wash off that mask that you're wearing and put away all the pretending and to be the real you. And first of all, start off with being the real you in a safe place, maybe with people you trust and you love, or maybe just with yourself. And then along the way, you will feel more comfortable in being yourself, and you can show that to the rest of the world as well. But you know, that is what you're doing right now. That's what you're going through right now, because you're releasing certain fears and self-limiting belief systems that are preventing you from being who you are, from being the real you. And that's exactly what these cycles are for, again, to discover the real you, to align with your higher self, and to not be afraid of who you are, and to then in turn show the world the real you. So for you guys, I want to shuffle a couple of more cards because we didn't really get any specific messages from your person. It felt like this was just more your spirit guides who were talking here as well. And I just want to see if there are some more messages for you, pile 3, from the higher self of your person. Something more specific, right? Something more about them. So what do we have here? We have the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. So it looks like your person at this moment is going through something similar, or like they're feeling something similar. They feel alone, first of all. They feel alone. They feel like something has been broken, that they initially, like, they either did not want to break it or they regret breaking it, right? Maybe it's they broke your trust, maybe they broke off the relationship and they regret doing it. Or they regret that they broke it, or they did not have the intention to break it. There's also the 7 of Pentacles. So they have a desire to grow with you, but it's kind of like that cycle was showing, like you're going through certain things that are being released, and your person feels that as well. So you're going through this same thing, and in a way that's really good to know, because you know you're not alone, you know you're not suffering alone, you know you're not crazy for feeling this stuff. But at the same time, it's probably also not nice to hear that your person is also struggling and might even have some regrets, but they feel alone, definitely. But at this moment, they need that. They need to be by themselves for a while. So yes, they are alone. Yes, in the future, they would like to grow closer to you again, but at this moment, they need that alone time. they need to kind of reevaluate their actions. Yes, see, we have the Hermit card. So they need that alone time, reevaluate their actions, maybe reevaluate their life choices, think about what they want in the future exactly, and how they will go about it. And they need some time alone, but just because you are not together doesn't mean that your person doesn't think about you. Let me just tell you that, because you are still in their thoughts when they are contemplating, when they are reevaluating. They're still thinking about you. They might even be dreaming about you with the Page of Wands. They are not over you yet, and they are not over seeing a future together with you. So they definitely want to try to grow something together with you again, but at this moment they need their alone time. They need time for, contemplation. And I think that some alone time will also serve you. I mean, alone time away from this person will also serve you, because I do feel like you are more of a person who prefers to be in the company of other people, to heal up as well. But, just take that if it resonates. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Pile number 3, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. I hope that these messages still brought you some comfort. And again, you have my sympathy. I hope you are doing well. I wish you all the best. If this reading resonated for you and you liked it, feel free to leave a like, to comment, and to subscribe, and maybe we will see each other in the next reading. Bye, guys!